I've been selling mortgages for over the last decade. I've done thousands of loans, closed thousands of loans. I made $500,000 in just 5 months at the end of last year in what some would say a bad market. I teach originators across the country. I have my own brokerage here that's very successful. I teach some of the top companies, including the #1 company as far as a brokerage is concerned in the country, West Capital Lending. I've been consulting them in sales training for years. And today I'm here to share with you the same exact mortgage call flow I've been using for the last decade. And this call flow was proven to work whether you're doing purchase or refinance, no matter what the lead is. Lead buys, referrals, credit triggers, you name it, this works. Let's jump straight into it. The first step of the call flow is going to be your mindset. Anytime I talk about sales and getting into scripts and structures, I always start off with the mind, because if your mindset is poor, then there's no reason to continue this video, because your mind comes first and you come first. So the first question I have for you is, before you even get into the office, get to your desk or put the headset on to take that call, what is your mindset? What is your self-belief? What are you affirming? Are you affirming that it's going to be a great day? Are you affirming that you're going to change people's lives today? Are you affirming that you're going to do multiple deals today? Are you affirming that you're the baddest mortgage person out there for any client on the phone today? Are you affirming that you're with the baddest company ever when it comes to mortgages today? Are you affirming it's the hottest market because people need your help today? Because if you're not affirming that, you're affirming the opposite of that, which is
it's a tough market today. Who am I going to sell a mortgage to today? What are the rates today?
And that's all the wrong self-talk and belief. And if you have the wrong self-talk or belief, the structure doesn't really matter, because your energy is not going to match this training. And if you don't match this energy, the client's not going to match your energy. Therefore, nothing else will work. So anyways, make sure your mindset's right before you continue this video or continue your job or career or your day. The first step is the introduction. When it goes down to the introduction, I believe in a very quick, simple introduction. You tell them who you are, you tell them who you're with, you tell them why it's a special time to be talking to you, and you pivot straight to their goals. So the way the introduction sounds is, hey, my name's Alex Sharafany with Takers Brokerage. I've been in this business for over a decade. I work with every lender under the sun to find you and your family the best deal. You were flagged for a great opportunity on blank, whether that's from Experian, the credit triggers, or that's from freerateupdate.com if you're doing lead buys, or that's from Susie who referred them. Whoever it is, you were referred to me from blank, and it looks like there's a great opportunity to help you out on your purchase/refinance. What were you looking to get accomplished? And I go straight to the goals. So again, the introduction should have a strong brand about you or your company, and then a bandwagon on why it's so important that they talk to you today, and then pivot to the goals. What are you looking to get accomplished? If they're looking to purchase, or they're looking to refinance, or they're looking for a home equity line, whatever they're looking to do, you bandwagon off that. It's a beautiful time to purchase, especially with inflation and everything going on out there. I know the market's rising for a lot of houses in a lot of areas. Hopefully you could buy a house and gain more equity in it over the years. If they're looking to refinance, it's a beautiful time to refinance, especially with inflation and mortgage rates and things changing in the industry and credit card debts and these high interests. It's a great time to leverage cash out of your house. Regardless of what they say, I'm going to bandwagon and tell them why it's such a great thing to do. Not to be a sleazeball, because that's what I truly believe. If I have a home, I'd refinance right now. And if I wanted to buy a home, I'd buy a home right now. As a matter of fact, I take out equity lines on all my houses, and I'm always looking for homes. So I'm a believer in what I'm saying, and I'm trying to help the client. I'm going to bandwagon and make them feel great about talking to me, because it's great to be talking to me, because I'm about to help you and change your life. And that goes back to the mindset and the belief. You see how that all connects? So I bandwagon on that. So yeah, it's a great time to do that. Rates are changing very fast. Inflation's up, credit card debts. So tell me, how much cash were you looking for? And this is when I jump into the qualifying section. Now, the qualifying section is the same for all of us in mortgages. You know, we have the 1003 form where we have to go over the property information, the income information, the credit information, the asset information. We call it the IPACT, income, property, assets, credit. There's two ways you could go through this. One way is you could be a boring loan originator like 90% of people out there and say,
Okay, great. How much cash do you need? And how much is your house worth? And how much is this? And where do you work? And how much do you make? And how much do you do this? And how much do you do that? And what's your date of birth? And what's your social? And how much do you have in assets? Perfect. I'll go ahead and I'll call you back and I'll work on this for you.
That's what most LOs are doing that suck. And if you want to suck, do that too. Get off this video. It's not for you. If you don't want to suck, the magic is found in between. What happens in between these areas. For example, how much cash are you looking for?
$100,000.
You add an additional question before the next qualifier. What are you looking to do with the $100,000?
Renovations.
Awesome. I just renovated my house. Shared a story. What kind of renovations are you looking at doing?
I'm trying to get a pool.
A pool? I have a pool. I got a 20 by 40. What kind of pool are you trying to build?
I'm trying to build a round pool for my kids. I haven't really thought about it.
Let's think about it together, man. I did a lot of work on my pool. I'll give you the prices. I was shopping hard on this, and I'll make sure you get the best deal. I just took the whole conversation to value about helping him buy a pool before I even jump back to qualifying. That's a quick example of being a smart originator, being good with people, providing value, building relationships through the qualifiers. That's just the first aspect. Let's say we talked about the pool, we came back into it. Then I said, okay, what's the balance of your mortgage currently?
$100,000.
Okay, and what do you think the house is worth?
$200,000.
Beautiful. Where'd you get that from?
I did a lot of work to the house.
What kind of work did you do to the house?
I did this, that, and that.
Oh, wow, I did this, that, and that to my house. How did you like that? And why was it important? Oh, you got a man cave? Cool, send me a picture of the man cave. I'm still building a relationship throughout the property. Then when it goes to the income, where do you currently work?
I work at FedEx.
Wow, what do you do for FedEx?
I drop off boxes.
Man, who's the fastest? FedEx, Amazon, or UPS? I've been thinking about this forever. Now I'm making jokes talking about their income. How big are your calves? You're probably walking and running all day long. Now I'm talking about his calf muscles. Like, do you like the job? Do you like being outside? I remember one time I was a delivery boy. I did this, and that. I really liked it because I was outside meeting people. How do you like it? Okay, what's the best year you've ever had? And how much are you making now? And how is that for you? And is it comfortable? As you can see, I'm taking a qualifying question and I'm making a mountain of information out of it. Where a lot of you guys are making nothing out of the qualifying questions. And even if it's a purchase, same thing. Why is this house important to you? What made you want to move out of here? What's the most important aspects of this house? And I still dig deep in income and assets. How much do you have? How long did it take you? Why is it important to you? So as you can see, the whole relationship is being built in this section right here. A lot of people forget about that. So far we got the mindset, the introduction, pivot to the goals, tell them why that's great, go straight through qualifying, build a relationship, and be a great salesperson through the relationship. Now, at the end of the assets, credit, and the qualifying section, if I'm talking to a well-qualified client, our tech here, we could price out loans in minutes, very accurate. We're gonna go straight into the presentation one call. And that presentation one call is gonna be like, look, great, Mike, we've been talking here for the last hour. You told me that you're struggling a little with FedEx with the last cut you've got. You told me you have credit card debts. You told me that you have 3 kids. And the most important part to you is having some flexibility, getting the money to build that man cave, and also having some money in the bank. Is that right? Yes, perfect. I got beautiful news for you. You got pen and paper? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take your interest rate to 5.99. Your loan amount's gonna be this much. All those debts that you were spending about $3,000 a month on, guess what your new payment's gonna be after paying them off? It's gonna be $2,000. Which is beautiful because it saves you $1,000 a month, which means now you could go on more vacations. Now you could do this. Now you could do that. Whatever the hell happened in the relationship aspect of it and the building of the sale, I'm going to go back to from the presentation. So the next steps are very simple. We're going to sign some documents. I need some supporting documents from you, and I'll walk you through the whole process. I'll go straight to my post-close. If they need time or they're driving or they can't do it, I go straight to the follow-up, make a firm appointment, and then I'm texting them, calling them, sending them a voicemail every single day, still using what I learned from the relationship and the qualifying to gain their business. The only time I'll ever do a 2-call is if it's a tougher situation, a non-qualified mortgage, something with low credit, something that I got to shop around a couple lenders to find you a home. In that case, instead of going straight to the presentation, I'll go to a soft pitch. And inside that soft pitch, I would say, Mike, everything looks great for you so far, man. It's a little tougher situation, but I think I got a few lenders in mind that could help you. Ultimately, we're looking to do A, B, and C for you. Save some money, get rid of your debts, do this, do that. Is that right? Perfect. Here's the documents I need from you. Let me work on this, and I'll get back with you once I find the right solution. And I'm going straight to the 2-call. But no matter if I was selling this at Rocket Mortgage or I was consulting credit trigger companies or realtor companies that do purchase deals or my own brokerage here or talking on the phone throughout the whole 10 years, this is a script that I used. Mindset was on point, introduction was strong, pivoted to goals, bandwagoned off them, always built the best relationships and value off the qualifying section, always tried the 1-call, and if not, soft pitch and 2-call. Pitched a presentation straight off of emotions based off of what I learned from the conversation, conversation, post-closed every single time, or followed up like a madman every single time till I got the business. This is the flow that works. Now here's the crazy part. If you think this is valuable, I have 1,000 times what this is inside of Mastering the Mortgage World. I have about 15 different scripts like this that you could use for every single type of lead, purchase or refinance. I have call clips. I have virtual training. I have planners, playbooks, scripting, lenders, guidelines, social media, networking events, every single lead you could think of, and all the philosophy, training, strategy, and tactics for you to master it. For the price that's less than one closing, you could buy this package and master the mortgage world today. Go to acesacademy.com to master the mortgage world. You'll get the whole bundle to transform your mortgage career and reach the top. And if you can't do that, join the free community on there. Come out to our weekly calls, see if you like it, and then make the decision. And if you don't want to do that, heck, at least like, subscribe, and share this channel with anybody you love, because I just gave you $1 million fucking script.